All right, welcome back to the Delusional Fan with Geraghty McCloud. Chris Geraghty here, Alex Bruni there, John Pett there. Brian McCloud is off this week. Two of our historians are filling in for us. College historian, trivia champion, undefeated in the trivia world. Rapid fire time. I love this segment a lot because it's just a lot of fun. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Also, put in some rapid fire questions for us. You can even message them to me, and I will add them to the next rapid fire segment. So the way we're going to do this is I am going to first give these gentlemen rapid fire questions that I want them to answer for me, and then they each have rapid fire questions they're going to alternate for me. So
it's going to get weird.
It's going to get super weird. You guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
All right. So rapid fire time. The way rapid fire works, we have 10 questions. You have less than 5 seconds to answer it. Since we're doing a double rapid fire, I'll give you maybe an extra second or two.
Okay.
All right.
You're a generous God.
Yes, I am a generous God. So, question number 1. Will the Badgers win a football or basketball national championship in the next 5 years?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to go first. No.
Yes.
Yes.
And no. Interesting. Very optimistic, John. I like it. I say no. All right. Is the 85 Bears defense the greatest in NFL history?
No.
Yes.
Who then?
I'm saying there's other options.
Who then?
The Ravens, the Buccaneers.
All better than the Bears. Okay.
I'm saying there's options. This year's Broncos. There's
Okay.
just saying it's not cut and dry, not clear.
Yes was the correct answer. All right, number 3. How many Super Bowls will Aaron Rodgers win in his career?
3.
2.
You both have said more than one, so I had a follow-up to this question for what teams?
Packers.
Packers.
Okay. So you're saying 2 and you said 3.
I would say he could win 2 with the Packers and then 1 in a Peyton Manning fashion when he's 45. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're saying he will eventually play for another team?
I'm saying he could.
Okay. All right. I like it.
I mean, you would have said the same thing about Peyton with the Colts, or
I wouldn't have.
or
I wouldn't have.
Favre with the Packers.
Yeah.
I'm saying you could have said that.
Favre should have won one with the freaking Vikings.
Thank God he didn't.
Yeah, I know. Adrian Peterson doesn't know how to hold on to football. All right. Is LeBron James the best small forward in the history of the National Basketball Association?
Yes. I can't think of one that's better, so.
Yes.
You're damn right he is. Why even think about
I like
that?
how these all have correct, they all have right answers.
I don't think the small forward position has been around that long.
Like, are we counting like Jerry Stackhouse?
It was just a forward. No, I'm not counting. I'm counting like.
All right, next. Who wins one game? The 1996 Packers versus the 2012 Packers.
Oh, 96.
96.
I think they'd sweep him in a 7-game.
Yeah, I agree.
Plays
Number
before.
1 in all 3 categories. That team was pretty dominant. All right.
Plus, what was so great about the 2012 Packers?
They won the Super Bowl.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
It was
2010.
2010.
What did I... No.
2011, they went 15-1.
It's the 2010 season. 2011.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't.
I had the wrong year. I meant the Super Bowl winning Packers is what I meant.
Okay, well, I still give it to 96.
Yeah.
Did I say...
You said 2012.
You said
I meant 2011 because the year they won. Anyways, all right.
I always count like the season year, not the Super Bowl year.
All right. Who is the greatest running back of all time?
Barry
Damian
Sanders.
Tomlinson.
What?
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders and LT?
Yep,
Sorry, sweet.
You don't believe that.
I do.
You don't believe that.
Okay, next question.
God, you're a liar. Will the Cubs win the World Series this year?
No.
Yes,
Ooh.
I got money on it, so I'm hoping.
We have money for the next couple years, right? You have at least 2
I
years
think I have
to
like
go.
3 years left.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was a 5-year bet.
Will Mike McCarthy and Dom Capers still coach the Packers in 2 years?
Yes.
Are you including both of them together?
You can do it any way you want.
Yes.
Unless I think the only way they're not is if Capers retires.
Really?
Yeah,
you don't think he'll be fired?
No, I mean, you could ask me 5 years ago when I would have said he was going to get fired, but
Okay.
You think
And they're-
Capers goes, then McCarthy leaves?
I don't think McCarthy will go as long as Rodgers is still there. I think they kind of got a Brady Belichick thing going on.
I do too.
Unless he gets fired.
Just a lot less Super Bowls. All right.
Yet. Still got time.
Will steroid-era baseball players like Bonds, McGuire, Clemens, Palmeiro ever get into the Hall of Fame?
No.
Ooh, no.
Wow, no?
I want to say yes, but when all those guys die, but I just still don't see it happening.
Okay.
I just know how much of purists the Hall
But what happens
voters
when
are.
peers die off? That's what I always think. But, yeah. No, you actually could be right because they're not even close right now on the ballots. So,
We'll see if Rose gets in.
Last question, final one. You ready? Will CTE and other impact injuries shut down the NFL in the next 20 years?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I've been thinking it for a long time. It's over the last 10 years. I've been thinking this. I said to a buddy of mine like 10 years ago, and he laughed at me like I was crazy. But
We're getting to the point so it's changing some rules, but you're thinking NFL's gone within 20 years.
I feel like it's the beginning stages of what boxing was like. It wasn't as highlighted.
But it's boxing still here.
Boxing's still around.
I mean, it could be
Boxing's actually making a comeback right now.
it could be the National Flag Football League, but I'm sure the $1 billion shield will still be there.
I just feel like it's going to be like the South Park episode where they're playing with balloons and
The Sarcasta ball?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fantastic. They're all wearing bras and Butters is everybody drinking his cum. Oh, that was fantastic. It was a great episode.
it was.
Any of those you guys want to revisit? Did you like those questions? Anything you want to talk about? I liked your answers, by the way. I think they were all pretty... I don't question any of them as far as...
I guess I vote LT for the running back because I watched every year that he played. And I could just go by stats and I could say Sweetness or Jim Brown or anybody else, but I saw Tomlinson play.
Okay.
I saw him when he had the greatest running back season of all time.
I could have... If somebody would have had me put money on it, I would have thought you would have said Barry Sanders.
Yeah. I think I've changed it to Barry was my favorite to watch. I don't think he was the best.
Oh. And why do you think Barry was the best?
I think I fall victim to that.
That's who you saw play?
I saw him play, and he's the guy that I love to watch.
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
And I think
I would say he's my favorite running back of all time, but I don't think he's the best.
Okay.
That's what I'll go with.
Wow, cool. All right. So that was top 5 for John and Alex. I liked it.
That was
That's
top
pretty
5. That was
fantastic.
rapid fire.
I'm sorry, rapid fire for you guys. I liked it.
Have another Copperhead.
I know.
Alt
Only
brew.
one. Alt brew. Drink alt brew, by the way. They're fantastic. All right. So now what we're going to do is they each have 10 questions for me. They're going to alternate. I'm going to flip a coin, and John, you get to ask the first question. So.
Okay.
What kind of a coin flip was that?
It wasn't one. I was faking it. So go ahead, John. You can ask the first one, then Alex will be right for that.
Okay. Are you happy with the Hawks off-season thus far?
No. They let go of one of my favorite all-time players. And he was one of those guys that you love to, when he's on your team, and you hate him when he's playing against you. Now I got to play against Andrew Shaw. I do not like it at all.
So you're worried he might have a Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Ooh, well,
Chi-Town Redemption.
My turn? Who's NFL MVP this year?
This year's MVP.
And why is it Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, that's your question.
No.
I wouldn't. I can't doubt that it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. The only problem that I think Aaron Rodgers is going to run into is the Viking defense, which will kill him. MVP this next year is going to be. Oh man, I am not answering in less than 5. Is that?
no.
You crossed that bridge a long time ago.
I did. Jesus, it's going to be tough. You know what I'm going to say? MVP this year is going to be Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay.
All right.
He's got the most weapons.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to break this one down. Should the Olympics have permanent sites, just one permanent site, for the winter and the summer? Like, not necessarily the same site.
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying. You basically send officials to a certain area and say this is you have the ability financially, you have the ability economically, you have
It's
the
just
people.
going to be here forever.
Yes, you can do it in these 4 or 5 spots. That's the way we're going to do it for the rest until somebody shows us They can get, absolutely.
Like almost
it should
like
be done that
you
way.
pick a site on each continent, then you can rotate it.
Because Brazil
so
is
you-
already a mess.
Oh God,
It's already a mess.
I feel so bad for those swimmers and everything.
Yeah.
That
And I read an article the other day about they're giving golfers crap for not wanting to go because all the golfers are using the Zika thing. But you know what? Screw you. I wouldn't want to go down there either.
I suppose they're probably the most at risk to get bit by a
It's
mosquito.
not the pinnacle of their sport.
Well,
They
that's
go down there and win a gold medal
Right.
in golf.
But
Yeah.
there are other athletes that it is a pinnacle of their sport.
Yes.
They're worried
Like
about.
I said, like the distance swimmers that have to swim in that
Right.
that toilet harbor.
Yeah,
you know?
I totally agree.
So yes, absolutely.
And use like places that have had it before, reuse it. Like do like a 5-year cycle or
Agreed.
a 5.
And what's who's running USA basketball right now? He's big.
Jerry Colangelo?
Colangelo said that Chicago was the most set up for the Olympics this year, and they just bypassed them for whoever paid off the committee.
That's
for
all it
Brazil.
is,
Yeah.
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 And Chicago should have had
A lot
Olympics this year.
of cities are set up for it, and there's a lot of cities that aren't.
Yeah.
And lots of times those cities are the ones that get it.
Yeah.
And then they financially they can't handle it.
Just wait till the World Cup is in Qatar or whatever the hell in,
You know,
in 120 degrees.
You know the city that they're playing in Qatar at the World Cup, which is
Yeah.
in like 3 years, doesn't
Yeah.
even exist yet.
Right.
They haven't built the city yet.
So. A lot of that stuff's going to change. Go ahead.
Your questions are a lot more serious than mine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who is the sexiest Bears player?
Sexiest? Jim McMahon, man. Mad Max.
Current.
Oh.
Ooh.
Current Bears?
Besides, you didn't say Rex Grossman, so it's wrong.
Sexiest current Bears play. Well, got to go with the hair, Jay Cutler. He does have fantastic
I mean,
hair.
he's kind of got that.
Pretty good hair.
Yeah.
He's got that Cape Cod thing going on. You
Good
know?
hair. And his wife's hot as hell.
Oh, yeah, this is true. Who was Bo Jackson's college baseball teammate at Auburn?
I think I know this.
Frank Thomas. The Big Hurt.
Big Hurt?
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Big Hurt.
All right, in order of favorite to least favorite, rank the Chicago sports teams.
Favorite to least favorite?
Or least favorite to favorite.
Well,
Start with the
there's just
Sox.
the least favorite. The White Sox.
All right, now rank the rest.
I can't rank the rest.
Jeez.
I love them all.
You can try.
Bears, Cubs, Bulls, Blackhawks. No, Bears, Cubs, Blackhawks, Bulls.
Bulls on top. Bears and 4.
No, Bears
Okay,
first.
you're doing top. Okay.
Bears, Cubs, Blackhawks, Bulls.
I was
Okay.
going to say, I don't think you honestly care to give a rat's behind about the Bulls.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of NBA basketball right now, but I'll always root for the Bulls.
I noticed you left off Northwestern.
I'm a Badger fan, Holmes.
Oh, okay. Who are you most excited to watch from the UFC 200 card?
Bones. This is going to whoop up on Cormier. There's a lot of great fights in that card.
I know, that's why I asked.
And obviously Brock Lesnar's back, so you get your freak show fight, which has really no impact on the division because none of those guys are going to fight for a title, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I as much as Bones has screwed over friends of mine, and I know what a piece of crap the guy is. He is the greatest fighter I've ever seen, and I mean in any combat sport that I've ever seen, boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, he is the greatest fighter on the planet that there ever was. That's the best that I can give you.
Okay. All right.
My fourth question was kind of negated by one of yours. Mine was, will the Badger football team ever win a national championship?
Ever? Meaning ever.
Let's say in the
ever.
next 50 years.
Oof. Yes, in the next 50, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What about basketball? Next 10?
No.
No?
That's disappointing that you feel that way.
I think I'd be more confident in that switched.
Yeah. So how long after her birth do we get to see Peyton on top of Roddick?
So I haven't finished the saddle yet, but I'm hoping within 2 months.
Little cowboy hat and everything.
Roddick's my Labradoodle. He's a big giant dog.
All right, this one's, you're the only person that I could possibly ask this question.
Okay.
So, let's say you find a magic genie, rub the lamp, and he pops out and he says, I will give you a weekend where you can drink any beer on earth that you want to drink with no consequences whatsoever. But if you do that, the Packers win the Super Bowl. Would you take it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
I have a full confidence the Packers will win a Super Bowl in my lifetime.
I mean, like this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
This
the Bears
year.
can win it this year, so yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
If you were to say the Bears had a good enough team to win the Super Bowl, the Packers
Okay,
would stop them,
I got one.
then no.
All right, same question, but the Bears go 0-16.
Then no. I'll give up the beer.
Yeah?
I can't have enough. We're going to leave the Lions.
Schlen
We're
Curl.
going to leave the Lions. No, we're going to leave the Lions for 0-16.
All right.
Drink all beer, ladies and gentlemen. It's gluten-free, and for
It's delicious.
celiacs like me, it's good stuff. So.
It's just good. I've heard it's just good beer in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
All right.
The guy that helps make it is awesome,
Does
too.
Serena Williams pass Steffi Graf for most Grand Slams all time?
Yes. And not only will she pass Graf eventually, hopefully she stays healthy enough to
How
do it.
close is she?
Like one or two.
Yeah. Not only will she pass her, but Serena Williams should be known as probably the greatest tennis player of all time.
Men or women?
Men or women, and should probably known as one of the greatest athletes of our generation.
Most dominating.
Most dominant athlete of our generation.
I
She
agree with
is
that.
so underrated in the athletic community because A, she's a tennis player, B, she's a woman, C, she's black. She does not get the credit she deserves.
I'd agree with that.
Nice. Okay. You can pick any Bears player from team history to put on the squad this year, but he can't be a Hall of Famer. Who'd you pick? Any Bears in their prime, not in the Hall of Fame.
Non-Hall of Famer.
So otherwise it'd be you'd go Sweetness or something.
Yeah.
They have, but on this year's squad, you're saying?
You stick them onto this year's team.
What are we hurting? But non-Hall of Fame. Well, BrianUrlacher.
I thought of that after I wrote it. It's pretty easy to get around there.
Yeah. He's not there yet, right? He hasn't been out long enough, right?
No, he will be.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So let's say because we all assume, do we all assume BrianUrlacher is a Hall of Famer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
First ballot.
Then I would go Otis Wilson or Bubba Marshall.
Okay.
Because I thought they were great linebackers that maybe don't get their due.
Okay.
But it's something we need on the team. Yeah.
Not Rashawn Salam.
Gary Fensick would be another guy. Great safety.
Very good.
Although he would not be allowed to play. He'd be suspended and fined. And
I think most of them would be.
yeah. Richard Dent already said he'd have never played again.
Do you like that the NHL put a team in Las Vegas?
I love that the NHL put it. The fact that they didn't have one in Las Vegas is the most hypocritical BS thing I've ever heard of. Because all these leagues separate themselves from gambling, yet they also know that they only survive because of gambling. So the NHL being the first one in, I think, is not only revolutionary, but you're going to watch now there's going to be an NFL team, there's going to be an NBA team.
And I
Everybody's gonna
guarantee
follow.
they sell out every game.
Yeah.
This is
Why
the
wouldn't
biggest,
they?
the biggest tourist city in America.
Absolutely, I'm okay with it.
People come, they catch a game, they bet on it.
Yeah, but during the middle of the week, I can see it on a weekend.
It's not the middle of the week in Vegas.
No, it's
You're
not.
there for 4 days,
It's a complete tourist destination. Wednesday is Saturday the same way Thursday and Tuesday are
It's
Saturday.
gonna give the league an odd number of teams.
So what?
I mean, you could put one in Milwaukee.
I'd rather an NFL team in Vegas
I would
than
agree.
these idiots go over than the idiots
So then,
in the league
okay.
thinking they should be playing in England every year.
So then where would you put the other team to even it out?
Well, they want to put a team in England or in Europe.
All right, we're talking about NHL. They don't want to put a team in.
If you put the one in Vegas, that's
Oh.
going to be odd teams. So if you're going to even out, where would you put a team?
I don't know, a traditional area maybe?
I would think maybe give Vancouver another try or something like that.
Vancouver.
They'd have to go Canada.
Vancouver does have a team.
Because
They do.
Yes.
No, I was thinking
you're thinking like the Hartford Whale because
Yeah.
obviously they moved when they became Colorado.
the Vancouver's Canucks. Yeah.
Yes, there's plenty of Canadian cities that could sell out for a team. There aren't many U.S. cities. Like everybody's always, like a lot of my friends, since I'm a Blackhawks fan, they're like, well, I'm a Wisconsin fan. I love the Packers and I love the Brewers. I can't root for the Blackhawks. But Wisconsin, there is no way they could support a hockey team. They
No.
don't have the market for it. They could barely fill the stadium for Bucks games. There's no way they're going to get a
North
hockey.
Dakota.
But again, what city do you put them in North
Like
Dakota?
Fargo
It's going
or-
to fill a 25 to 30,000 seat stadium.
Fargo?
They're not. But again,
Are
they
there
don't have the
even,
population.
are there
to
even
fill the stadium.
30,000 people in Fargo?
Yeah, they have to.
There's
They have to
about
have the
100,000.
population to fill the stadium, and they're not going to do it.
It's slightly
What
larger.
about like Indy?
Indy could.
That's possible. We got to remember the only reason Indy fills up a stadium is because of Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. I think if they didn't have either of those guys, people don't go to Colts games. They don't sell those games out.
They clearly did not beforehand.
Right. So, all right. Good question.
Okay. I got one. It's we're gonna play a game of FMK. It's fuck, marry, kill.
Yep.
We got Cheryl Tunt, Pam Pouvier, Lana Kane.
God damn it. You really?
You got to pick. Yep. It's
So
Archer, by the way.
F
His
is
favorite show in the world.
F is Cheryl. Mary is Lana. Kill is Pam.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to go for Pam on that one. For the F.
I know. She's supposed to be great in the
I think
sack.
I might have to kill Cheryl just because I wouldn't trust her.
Cheryl seems like she'd be just fun to throw around in sack.
Yeah, but then you have to deal with her afterwards.
Oh, that's true.
Constantly following you around, trying to get you to choke her. You know.
Well, can I F and kill Cheryl? All right.
No.
Next.
But we're marrying Lana. Yeah.
Mine is less serious now.
Okay.
Now, given pre-diagnosis with celiac and everything, which would you prefer to eat? Reese's peanut butter cups or peanut butter M&Ms?
Well, I can eat both now,
Okay,
but Reese's.
Reese's. Okay.
I'd rather have Reese's Pieces.
I'm Reese's peanut butter cups, but
Yeah, Reese's. Reese's anything. I don't
Yeah.
care.
okay.
M&M can't hold a candle to peanut butter when they do the Reese's. All right. Is that it?
I still got 3 more questions.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Will the Cubs win the World Series this year?
Can I do an if?
You gotta
What do I have to do? Yes or no?
give me an answer, then you can do an if.
I'm going to do it because I believe in Theo. I'm going yes. Now, they have to sew up the bullpen. And we have to be healthy because right now we're not healthy. But we get a guy like Chapman. We sew up that closer and late reliever. I think we breeze to a World Series.
Until you come up against the Rangers.
I'm not worried about the
Well, you
Rangers.
get
I'm
two
worried
in the
about
World
the
Series.
National League. I'm worried about the Mets and I'm worried about the Giants. Because the Mets pitching staff lit up the Cubs last year. And the Giants pitching staff has the ability to light up the Cubs. So that's the only teams I worry about. American League, I could give a crap. I think we blow past all the American League teams.
I think the NHL or National League team wins the World
Yeah.
Series.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
As long as it's not the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I agree. Does Wade leave Miami?
Are you talking at any time or this year?
This year?
No. And I'll tell you why if you want to know.
Sure.
We don't.
Next year's the big salary cap thing. I think he signs a 1-year, opts out next year, and I think they make a super team next year.
Okay.
In Miami.
No.
Oh,
I think
okay.
super team's going to be in LA.
With Brown out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is NASCAR a sport?
Yes.
Do you honestly think that? Or are you just pandering to your Wisconsin audience? No offense, but
I actually, here's the thing. I don't mind NASCAR. I don't watch it, but I also have an idea of what it would take to do what those guys do, and
you know, I watched NASCAR for a while. I got bored with it, but I would get into discussions with people that were really into it, and like during a race, like a long race, a driver can lose like 20 pounds just through sweat.
if golf is a
You know?
sport, NASCAR is a sport.
Yeah.
I'll say it that way.
Okay.
They both take
I always thought-
skill that most people don't have.
I always thought golf was a game. Like bowling to me is a
Right.
game. If it's something you can do when you're 85,
It's
it's a game.
categorized as a
You know?
sport.
Yeah.
So yes, then yes.
Okay. Do you want to see a Herschel Walker try out for a team this year?
No.
Oh hell yeah.
He's
Why?
53.
So they can go, Herschel Walker's trying out for a team, and then 3 days later, Herschel Walker got cut from a team. Okay, so
No,
anyways.
there'll be video of him trying out for the
Yeah,
team. It's gonna be
fine.
awesome.
I had to watch him fight in MMA too. It was underwhelming.
All right. So your 3 favorite sports. You got baseball, football, basketball, right? Or no, baseball, football, hockey.
Yeah.
You have to stop watching one for the rest of your life. Which do you give up?
Baseball.
Really? What's your reasoning? Just. What do you do all summer?
I could play baseball. I don't have to watch it.
Just play with your eyes closed.
You mean I can't? If I'm playing, I can't watch it.
What if
I thought
you-
you mean professional. Watch the professional game.
Watch baseball. What if your team's up to bat? You're sitting on the bench. You got to turn around.
Oh Jesus! It's still baseball.
Okay.
I love baseball, but if I had to pick one of the three, it's baseball.
Is this 10 now?
I'm done now. So yeah.
Okay, so then we're both done.
Both done?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was rapid fire.
There you
Good
go.
questions. I liked it. You guys thought those out. I liked it. Any answers that surprised either of you?
No. Actually, I didn't think you would know who Bo Jackson's teammate was.
Why?
I don't know. Because it's college related.
I'm surprised you
You
went
know,
with,
Charles Barkley played for their basketball team
Yes.
too.
At the
A
same
couple
time.
years before that.
I'm surprised you
No,
went
it's
with Big
couple
Ben for MVP. I think the fact that he has the weapons he has, people will discount him.
years. See, that's why I think if that team can stay healthy, he is going to. That
But then what if-
could be the most explosive offense in the league.
But then if Le'Veon rushes for 2,000 yards,
Yeah.
if Antonio
best
has
wide receiver in the
1,800
league.
yards,
Right,
you know,
that's-
it doesn't. I think that people might discount Ben for that.
Quarterbacks and running backs win MVP.
Because then
Wide
they'll be
receivers
like, well, is he good or do his weapons make him good? You know, that
That's
kind of thing. I've heard people talk about Rodgers like that too.
I
So,
thought,
you
I
know.
thought maybe we were going to go Luck.
No, Luck still isn't
I mean,
an
he
offensive
is
line
the
or
highest.
a running
He is
back.
the highest paid player in NFL history. So,
Yeah,
Or Brady.
I'd pay him too.
yeah.
You have Rodgers, so shut up. The rest of us would take Luck.
For that much money,
Yes.
To cripple
I don't
your
care
team?
What, I would pay any amount of money for a franchise quarterback. I don't care what it is.
when they haven't built up anything for him around
Don't
him.
care. He's a franchise quarterback.
He hasn't proved that yet, though.
Franchise quarterback, and you pay for him.
See, people call him a franchise player, but he hasn't done anything franchise yet.
He had
Just,
Right,
just
okay.
because he was
All
the
right.
greatest prospect
Then let
ever
me give
coming
you,
out of
let me give you a
football.
rapid fire scenario.
Okay.
Rodgers gets his 5th concussion, first game of the season. Doctor says you can never play again. You telling me
Brett
you can
Hundley.
trade for Andrew Luck and you don't want him?
Nope, I got Brett Hundley.
Get the fuck out of here with Brett Hundley.
I got Black Aaron
I
Rodgers.
know Jesus, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard.
And
All
no,
right.
and no, I would not trade for Andrew Luck for $200 million.
Okay. So he's thinking more of the money, but you know what? If you get a franchise quarterback, folks, remember this about your team. Pay for him.
I'd bring Jeff George out of retirement
for him.
first.
Vinny Testaverde?
Nah, I don't know if I go that far.
Bernie Kosar.
I wonder if Joe Theismann's still limping around.
Yeah, he is. God, I saw that phone come out. All right. That was Rapid Fire. It was our longest Rapid Fire ever, but it was
Not
great.
so rapid.
I thought it was fantastic. Thank you to John Pett for filling in this week for Ryan McCloud. Thank you to Alex for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
For Top 5 and Rapid Fire. We will see you guys next week. Thanks.